But you know, one thing that all of those have in common is this money. You know what? Yes, the young ones, the kids probably under 12 or... Okay, those not working make a profit during Raya. But everyone else, not really, right? So
loss.
there you go. We're going to talk
loss. But we'll be talking about how you can spend more efficiently with the Raya festivities coming up with a very with an expert.
Yes, we've got our resident financial expert here, Mr. Ming is joining us on the set of The Breakfast Show once again. Good morning. Welcome back to the show, sir.
Good morning.
Is this your first time in our new set?
Yes, this is the first time in
our new house. Our new house.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
anyway,
we are now based in Glenmarie. So, yes, thank you for driving all over.
Yes.
Was the traffic bad on your way?
Oh, very good. I think a lot of people boleh balik kampung already.
Yeah, so that's what all us, those within KL or those working will enjoy the smooth flowing traffic. Now, today, obviously, we are talking about being smart about your finances during the festive season.
Yes.
Although a lot of people may have spent a huge bulk of the money during Ramadan, but Shawwal is a month too, and people, I believe, will continue spending. Now, could you possibly tell us a few tips, though, on how to make sure you don't burst that budget of yours?
I think when we actually do spending for any festive season, especially Hari Raya, I think 3 points I want to share here. Number one, I think it's very important to do a budgeting, to really do a checklist like what you have done just now as to what item that you want to buy and how much you want to buy, so that you don't overblow to end up buying too much thing. Number two, I think very important is to make sure you spend wisely, to go to the shops and the supermarkets that offers sales or discount so they can buy cheaper item. Thirdly, I think for some people who have problem controlling their credit card, I think it's very important to put their credit card at home, then actually use cash to spend on those items. Otherwise, after all the Hari Raya celebration, when they come back, they discover their credit card statement is so expensive, So I think that is very challenging for them to pay.
Could that be one of the biggest reasons why, or that stops a person? Because you were all about financial freedom, Mr. Yap.
Yes, of course.
So could that be one of the biggest reasons why you know, people don't achieve their financial goals? They're having problems with their expenditure.
Yeah, I guess Malaysians have problem about managing their expenditures.
I think it's everywhere, not just Malaysians.
Maybe other countries worse, right?
Probably, but yeah, from what we know, Malaysians are like
because I guess a lot of people thought that if I would have make more money, I would have solved all my financial problems.
You make more money, you spend more, right?
How do you know that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Speaking from experience. Because I used to think that people used to think that if I now make 5,000 per month, then this money that I make actually is not enough to take care of financial problem that I have. So, but if I were to make 20,000, then I would have solved all my financial problem. Unfortunately, it's never been true because I have seen someone who make 50,000 per month.
And still not have enough.
And still have not have enough. And still have got credit card problem.
So it's an attitude thing. You know, it's not about the money. It's about discipline.
Yes.
So what can one do to actually help change that? You need to
change that mindset.
You need to reset things. How do you do that?
I think to address the issue of this spending part, I think that I got two approaches to share with you. Number one is a hard and not so effective approach.
Hard and not so effective.
And another one is easy and is effective approach.
Oh, of course we know which one we want.
Let me share with the hard one first. The hard and not effective one. The hard and not effective one is an approach whereby what you do is you have a budgeting. You say this month I'm going to spend how much on my car allowance, how much I'm going to spend on my eating out, how much I'm going to buy the clothing and all these things. This is a budgeting approach. It is a hard because you got to monitor, you got to spend energy and attention. At the end of the day, you still find yourself overspent. So it's not effective. Easy and effective one, what you do is you save your money first. Whenever we withdraw any, when you actually receive any salary, you set aside 10% extra, 20% extra into your ASB or into unit trust or insurance saving. Then you have the saving part aside. So you will only spend the rest of it. You don't even have to bother about where you spend and all things like that.
Because you've already put it all aside. You know, that's the saying, they have that saying, pay yourself first.
Yes,
so that's
pay yourself
essentially
first.
it, right?
So that's an easy way. No, you don't have to spend so much energy monitoring all these items. At the same time,
Because
at the end,
at the end of the day, you have savings to back you up.
yes, and you never overspend.
Yes, because you only have that amount to spend.
Yes.
So it prevents you. So put aside your savings first to kind of control yourself
Yes.
from overspending.
Yes, pay yourself first.
Pay yourself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so Mr. Yap, we're going to say anyway, congratulations. We haven't seen Mr. Yap here on the show for quite some time. And if you were wondering why and where he went, you've
been
got a
busy.
new book out, right?
Yes, I've been busy writing a book, and finally 2 weeks ago we managed to publish a book, okay, and put in all the bookstores just last 2 weeks.
Yes, no, your book before this, the one that we had a lot on the show, is The Roadmap to
To financial freedom.
right?
Yeah, I show you some very complicated chart.
This time around, it's called Set Yourself
maps and
Free.
charts in this one?
Yes,
So
this one as
what
well.
is this one all about then?
Yeah, this one, you see, I talk about how to set yourself free, how to become wealthy with minimum risk. You see, a lot of gurus, money gurus like Robert Kiyosaki and other gurus, they say that for you to become wealthy, you need to take risks. Okay?
Yeah, do
you need
business,
to
financial
do business,
investments.
quit your job, no, and then start to build your business, or take a lot of loans, invest
But
into
not
properties.
everybody has an appetite for high risk.
That's why this is very challenging way, because it's either that you win big or you lose big. And for every one success, I think you got so many failures that is not known and publicized. So what I want to advocate is that I've observed that it's actually a safer way to become wealthy.
In a nutshell, what would that be?
What you need to do is, I think before we try to take risks to earn the money that we have not made yet, we should look at whatever that money that we have already got, how to optimize it, how to save it, how to invest it, how to protect it. So then only you start to take more risks. Because by doing so, there's two benefits. Number one, if you actually fail, in your business ventures or your property investment, at least your family is secure.
Yes, because you've already been putting stuff aside.
Yeah, putting stuff aside. Number two is that along the way, you also learn how to manage your risk. Okay, so when you go and take more risk, you are more prepared, in taking the risk and managing the risk. So I would advocate that this book is all about a safer way, a more certain way to become wealthy. Yes.
Now, sorry, ask a question.
Aisha is getting very excited already.
I know, she gets really excited whenever financial topics.
Yes.
I understand that this book is specifically addressed for middle-class Malaysians.
Yeah.
Now, why is this your target group?
Yeah, the reason why I want to actually target a book to the middle class is because, you see, middle class in a way is also a reflection of our country as well. You see, ourselves, we are also middle income country aiming to become high income nation.
Yes, we are.
So in Malaysia, we have so many middle class, especially in this urban area here. Middle class has got more and more income they make. So they have got an opportunity to really become financially free if they were to plan and optimize what they got. But if we are not careful, they just take their income for granted and spend everything, never save, never invest. By the time they reach 50 or 55, then they will miss all the opportunity to get out of that race.
So there you go. So it's not all about coulda, shoulda, woulda, if only, if this, hoping on that big durian runtuh or windfall. So, it's just about working with what you have now and have that work for you. So eventually it give you a safer and more secure future. This book is available at most major bookstores near you. Now, last one, do you have any Hari Raya wishes you'd like to give to our...
tips.
Yes, tips and wishes you'd like to give to our viewers out there.
I would like to actually share, I think first of all, I would say Selamat Hari Raya and drive safely, go back to your kampung and have a good time with your family members. So I think what's important for us is always to have a new resolution to say that, so many years we've been making promise we want to achieve financial freedom. Maybe make this Hari Raya a new resolution to say that this is a time I'm serious to become financially free.
There you go. Thank you very much, Mr. Yap.
If you guys, if any of you have more questions or want to meet Mr. Yap in person and don't have any plans for Raya on this 19th of August, you can actually drop by to KL Convention Center. There's a book fest happening, and Mr. Yap will be talking all about his book, and you can place all your inquiries if you have any. Thank you so much for coming over.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yap. There you go. You know what? It's festive season. It's like a, whole festive spirit. It's a great time to start afresh. When Mr. Yap mentioned resolutions, make resolutions.
It's the same as New Year's.
Stick to them. That's the most important part about resolutions, guys.
Let's try this year. This time around. Yeah, let's try.
Anyway, we're going to take a quick break right here on The Breakfast Show.